Hi, it's Michelle with Kiara Rhapsody, and I'm back. So, I have a topic that I want to talk about today. It won't be super long, but before I do, do you remember when you had energy and you could shower and do your makeup and do your hair, curl your hair, I mean, you get your hair perfect and still have the energy to go somewhere? Well, for those of us that deal with chronic pain, especially brain and spinal cord injuries, everything takes longer and more energy to do. So I know especially showers. Showering is so tiring, even a short shower, even with a chair. And none of us are exactly sure why that one task is so incredibly tiring. But I know that often I'll take a shower and then I need a nap. And so if you ever wonder why we don't always show up to places, you need to understand the hours of preparation that actually goes into trying to show up looking normal or as normal as we can. We usually measure our energies in terms of spoons, where each person has the same amount of spoons that they're given for each day, and each thing that we try and accomplish takes so many spoons. And it's a really good story that was shared by a woman with lupus. You can Google it. It's called the spoon theory, but it really will help explain why everything takes so much out of us. So, so I'm here. I have my makeup on. I have my hair done mostly, and I'm once again in a nightgown. At least it's a different nightgown and a different sweater, right? Because sometimes we can go multiple days in the same pajamas. It's just the way it is. Anyway, today I want to talk to you about intracranial hypertension and stupid things I've recently heard doctors talk about. For instance, I have a friend who had a lumbar puncture, and her LP, her opening pressures were 30. Now, I can't find any standards that are according to what her doctor said, a neurosurgeon, but he told her that 30 is not indicative of high pressure, and normal pressures are 15 to 25 generally. But he told her that she didn't have papilledema, and if you don't have papilledema, then you can't have idiopathic intracranial hypertension or intracranial hypertension at all. So that's just absolutely ludicrous. Basically, what he's saying is until the high pressure, which the LP, the opening pressure of 30 is high pressure, so until actually causes you to start to go blind, where it puts so much pressure on your optical nerve, we're not even going to call it that. In fact, we can look at your pressures and see that they're elevated, but we're going to pretend that it's not intracranial pressure. Intracranial hypertension, that's high pressure in the skull, right? And so that's absolutely ludicrous, right? If you don't know about something, admit that you don't know and either find out or stop telling us faulty information, because it's our lives, right? You've never had to live with intracranial hypertension. You've never had to live with a pressure that makes it feel like your eyes are going to pop out of your head. Okay? So until you've heard from us and know what it's like, then be careful of giving us false that delays our diagnosis, because our lives depend on it, really.